Hello, BookTube. This is BookTube Newbie Tag. I'm doublemint, and I'm going to be answering some questions about this channel, the type of books that I like, and other great stuff. So stick around. I'm going to answer all these questions real fast before I go to bed. So, yeah, the first question is, why did I start this channel? And I felt like I was just sitting on a bunch of great art and not having anybody to talk to about it. That and my younger brother and I were thinking of making a channel for the longest, dedicating content to new movies, books, and anime as well. Also, gaming eventually. But I want to give very quick opinions and a lot of them. Maybe you can come across a certain title and you can quickly get a read over if it's worth checking out or not. I mean, I tend to look at everything in a positive light, so I'm not going to just straight up like smear some book or film because I didn't care for it. Uh, but that's just me. I know that everyone has their own way of critiquing things, but what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? So, I mean, as you could see on the channel now, there's a lot of movie reviews. Really, it's all movie reviews, and there's only like 5 book reviews, if that. But I'm definitely planning on doing much more, and I think it'd be fun eventually if I went to bookstores and other places that sell physical media and did like a new inventory vlog. I might get to that eventually, but also some fun and unique thing for what it's worth. I am a guy. I am a different perspective, relatively speaking, when it comes to booktube. Obviously, there's plenty of guys, but I don't know. I'm also pretty dumb, so yeah, like a lot of readers have this very intelligent and eloquent way of speaking. I'm not there yet. Don't know if I will ever be there. What are you most excited for about this new channel? And really, just having fun with it. I would be reading and seeing all these films and doing whatever without this channel too. So to dedicate a little bit of time to talk about it and maybe even create a bridge between film watchers and readers. Why do you love reading? Our minds can paint an image far more colorful than what we could see on screen. And books are like a marble, and it's up to us to kind of make a sculpture out of it. Obviously, there's some great books too that just tell a really good story, and I mean, I love that too. But there's something about how books can be a singular vision. It can be executed without some huge budget like a movie could be, or a huge crew, just from really good poetry and really good prose. And I find it like, how can you not be a fan of really great entertainment like this? What books got you into reading? So, I mean, what can I say? Books like Harry Potter, Series of Unfortunate Events, Boxcar Children got me into reading. When I got into high school, books like Catcher in the Rye or The Great Gatsby, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, all of those talked about books. I was all over, and I love movies more than anything really, and I learned quick in high school that I can get even more story through my day if I am continuously reading a book as well. When I think of books that really opened my mind, I think back in college when I read Little Women. Also, I'll never forget when I read like The Pale King by David Foster Wallace. Commentary on reading and boredom, reading being perceived as boring, and maybe it is. And I was just mind blown by this, and on and on. I mean, books continue to impress me on a consistent basis. What questions would you ask other booktubers? Well, what kind of movies do you like? I think that's always like a fun thing. Also, Do you read on a Kindle at all? I love Kindles. I obviously read many physical books, but um, I know that e-tablets kind of have a weird stigma. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? um, Challenges. I suppose there might be some times where a few days go by and I don't have a new book finished, but I tend to always add more movie reviews as well. So, when did you start reading? When I was 5 years old. I'll never forget when I figured out what reading was, sounding out letters. I guess not reading in such a serious way, like several books a month, till maybe like 6 years ago, maybe 6, 7 years ago. But I still think of like how weird it feels though, when I have had months go by in my life where I didn't finish a book. It just feels odd. Same thing with video games. The times where months have gone by and I've not played anything, it just feels awkward to me. Where do you read? Anywhere. I mentioned having these tablets. I mean, they have a backlight on them, so I can read in the dark. But no, I read in my apartment. I read on the subway. I read before a movie starts. I usually just like not watch previews and just noise cancel and lock in until the movie starts. But I read just about anywhere. If I'm waiting for something and I have like 3 minutes and I have the book on my Kindle or on my phone or something, I'll read a page or something. Like, I try to do it anywhere. What kind of books do you like to read? I enjoy contemporary fiction about relationships, lifestyle, anything that the modern dweller could have witnessed at some point in their life, being able to step into the shoes of somebody that is nothing like you. I love very modern, almost realistic tales of our lives. Don't get me wrong, I like some fantasy. I like some horror related stuff too, but for the most part I kind of enjoy that more on like a big screen, opposed to when I'm reading. I like to hear questions and have answers for them. And what does my book collection look like? Well, as you can see, this is most of it. What is not here are in boxes or comic books or zines, which I have stowed away in a different compartment around here. And this isn't a question, but I wanted to list some of the books that I'm excited about for this year. I am going to be reviewing Perfume and Pain by Anna Dorn very soon. Also, Parade by Rachel Cusk. At some point, I want to get to We Were the Universe by Kimberly King Parsons. Parasocialite by Brittany Menivar. I also am about to be getting my copy of Scammer by Caroline Calloway. Let Me Try Again by Matthew Davis is out in August. Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers. Banal Nightmare just came out by Hallie Butler. Berlin Atomized by Julia Kornberg. And maybe some other books that weren't released in 2024. I always wanted to take down Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, and also some older books like The Last Temptation of Christ and House of Leaves. Well, hey, that was my BookTube newbie tag. I appreciate everybody who made it this far into the video. Check out some of the other content on this channel, and let me know if you like this or not. We'll be reviewing some new books very soon, and until then, I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching.